Hi there, my name is Alyssa Fraley and I'm a senior at Tulare Western, and this is my story. So I came to Western from a smaller school with a graduating class of maybe 100 or so coming into Western with about 2,000 or so students was kind of a huge adjustment for me. I had always been very sheltered in my schooling, and coming here was really eye-opening, but suddenly I had so many opportunities that I had never had when I was at Sundale. And so I was able to get involved with the Christians on Campus Club and the choir program, and both have had such a tremendous influence on my life. So I started attending Christians on Campus about midway through freshman year when I finally figured out where the classroom was, and I was able to get involved with kids from all different grade levels, and gradually I became really close with the girl who was becoming the president of the club. Her name's Fabiella, and I'm sure many of the people who attend this school know who she was because she had such a light about her. Everybody knew who she was. She was so kind to everyone, and so I was very privileged to serve as vice president under her, and she really established this really high standard for what our club could be. And so this year I am actually the president of the club, and I have been able to really work on diving deeper into faith and into what we believe and so on. And it's a small club. I mean, any sort of religion is going to have a small club because, that people don't always take stands on things like that. It's just the nature of humanity and all. But we have a really steady, solid group of kids, mostly freshmen, who have been attending from week one, and they're willing to listen, and although they're really shy, you can tell they care, and it's really, really awesome to see that, and to see we have hope for the future in this generation. I know it's only a 3-year gap between me and them, but still, the fact that they have that commitment and all, I'm really excited to see where they take the club in the future. And as for choir, well, I'm kind of the biggest choir nerd on campus. I don't think anybody else can beat that. But I was never planning on doing choir. I wanted to do drama, and choir was kind of oh, I have an extra class. I don't want to take science. I guess I'll take choir. So I went into choir, and suddenly I just fell in love with the whole music, with the teamwork, everything that's involved with making the music happen. And it's so much more than just the traditional, what people think of, the sort of stuff. There's so much complexity in the music, the different languages, the learning how all the notes interplay together, and the layers that you don't find in other kinds of music. It's really, really interesting. And so getting to know people from choir has given me so many friendships that I still have to this day, even if they've graduated. Choir is a program that is all 3 schools. So I've made friends that are from Union and Mission Oak as well. And that's really interesting because there's not really any other classes here on campus that are really like that. And it provides for such an opportunity to build community with Tulare Western, Tulare Union, Mission Oak. We are all rivals and all, so we really build off that rivalry. But in choir, everybody comes together and has to work together. And I think that's something that we need to build up, our sense of community as well as our sense of competition. So it really pushes us to strive for something better than what we could have done just this school. And it's really amazing to me to see how these people care about each other and what they're doing and want to bring out the best music they possibly can. And if you're looking for a class to join next year, I absolutely encourage you to join it because it's just made such an impact on my life, and Mrs. Bryant is such a fantastic teacher. She loves her kids. And also, if you're looking for a girlfriend, there's plenty of girls in there. Girls love guys who can sing. It's just a fact. So please join choir. It's amazing. You will not regret it. The fact that we have the ability to basically do whatever we want with our education, I think that you should really pursue what you want to do. Like here on campus, there's so many different opportunities you can get involved in. Like there's electives like art, drama, choir, band, to anywhere like woodworking. Like, who thinks about doing woodworking when you're going into high school? But the fact that you can do it is so cool. And so get involved with what you care about. I would say don't get over involved, but find your niche and then really grow in it and find out what you want to do, because this is the time of your life when you can do whatever you want before there's any really responsibility. So find out what you care about and really go for it. This is my story, what's yours?